Grrr! Duh, duh, duh. Every single plan, every single strategy plan, I can never be able to take over the land of the avatars, especially if her around. Last time I brought the full force of my army to the land of the avatars. My strength and Shikyoke's magic could probably taken care of those two strongest avatars, among the strongest of Karne's students, until she showed up. She brought down my entire armada and let me and Shikyoke go. You two. I've faced you guys long enough. You've attacked the innocents of the realm. I advise you two to leave. Leave now, and if you ever step foot into the land of the avatars again, I'll have to end you two. Come on, Shikyoke. Let us leave. You know, Lord Omo, you should feel bad for yourself. Like you said yourself, you're one of Master Karne's best students, if not one of his greatest. I remember the day when I found you. So you lied to me? You didn't think I was special at all? Listen, I know from my mistakes, I did not want to fail another student. Because if I did, I fear that they might bring the end of the world. And if you expect all of us avatars to just accept that, and just go on without days, Master, I trusted you. I thought you had faith in me. But you can never see past your mistakes, can you? I'll make sure of that. The Darklands. Master Karne told me not to go here. But screw him. Master Karne never cared about me, just like he never cared about you or Jira. Greetings there, lost one. Huh? One of Karne's students, perhaps? Not anymore, I'm not. But you're the Dark Dragon Shikyoke. Yes, all of Karne's students know exactly who I am. Well, what brings you out here in the Darklands? I thought avatars are forbidden from entering my domain. My master has been keeping secrets from me, and I just thought I'd leave. I thought they doesn't see any potential in me. I thought I was special. Well, I can do something that Master Karne never can. I can give you purpose. Unleash that potential of yours and make you the strongest you'll ever be. Stronger than all the avatars. Just trust in me. Let me lend you my power. What's happening to me? Shikyoke, we must prepare for an all-out war against the avatars. But how are we supposed to do that with that Lolbettex character? Well, Master, I know exactly that. You can use, I called in one of my finest generals back to the Darklands from their missions of conquering other planets in the name of the prophets. How many of our generals have you called here, Lord Omo? All 5 of them. Greetings there, Lord Omo. We've returned from our mission. Earth 21 is now under the authority of the prophets. Good, Zeta. But now, I need the 5 of you to go on a little special mission for me. We're gonna go out on all-out war with the avatars. And one of the avatars' defenders has a little history with your father. I don't get it. Why exactly do I keep failing at this one simple mission? Answer me, goddammit! Lolbette, I'm over here. Oh. Are you alright, Lolbette? You've been talking to that dress, for a couple minutes now. Like you want me to get another dress for you? No, Octa, it's just... I'm starting to think that dresses, they aren't really my, cup of tea, you know. And here we go again. You literally told me this before we went to the mall, and then before we entered the store. Can you please just at least try another dress on and see if you like that? Yeah, I know, Octa, and I'm very sorry, but I don't think a dress is very perfect for me, you know. Maybe we could go to another store and see if there's a suit that I can probably try on. Come on, Lolbette, please try on another dress. Hopefully you can like that. That's not going to convince me to really like a dress. Dresses are pretty, they're uncomfortable, and besides, they're pretty restricting and not really good for fighting. Well, isn't that the point? That's the point of a dress. There's not supposed to be any fighting in our wedding. Especially if you're a little, roommate up there. I know, Octa, but also dresses, they make me feel a little, I don't know, girly? Come on, I just want us to both look good for our wedding. Besides, most of your Avatar friends are coming to the wedding, and so are my family members. Just please, Lolbette, just please, can you just, try another dress, see if you like that? Listen, Octa, it's exactly the same thing as us going to a restaurant, me not liking the food there, and then insisting I try at least another item from the menu to see if I like that instead. Yeah, I know, and my parents really found it pretty rude of you. So that is why I want you to look nice for our wedding. Yeah, with all these people around? Huh? You see, Timmy? That's exactly why I want you to keep on going to church and reading your Bible. I'll go and find another dress and see if I like that. Hey, watch where you're walking there, pal. I know you heard me there. I told you to watch. Pitiful mortals. Good morning there, ma'am. Is there anything that I can help you with? Ah! Huh? Stupid dress. Why exactly won't you zip up on the back? Octa, can you help me? Lolbette! Octa? Huh? Hey, get back here! Sorry in advance. Octa, you okay? Octa, you go get somewhere safe, lock yourself in the bathroom or something. Lolbette, who is she? I don't know what this person wants with you. Is that this girl means trouble, and all this girl's gonna know is that she's going to get a hell of a beating for trying to kidnap my fiancé. Well, if it isn't Lolbette, the father killer. Father what now? What the hell are you even talking about? I never killed anyone's father. How about you come and find out, faker? What the faker? What the hell are you talking about? Man, this girl's fast. Gotcha. Alright, just stay right there. Gotcha. iPhone, get your new iPhone. Thought you can blend in with the crowd, huh? Gotcha. Huh? Oh, what the hell, ma'am? What's wrong with you? I was just going to get a new iPhone. Yeah, if you want to cut in line to get an iPhone, then just go back. Then the beginning of the line starts at the food court. Look, I am so sorry. This is a misunderstanding. Huh? Hey, get back here! What the? Hey, you still haven't apologized to me yet! You get back here! You're not escaping on my watch! What the? Huh? Whoa! Whoa! Okay, so what exactly is the grudge that you have against my fiancée? Why exactly are you trying to kidnap her? I don't have a grudge against your fiancée. I only have a grudge against you. I was only following order. Following whose order? God damn it! I think you already know who. I do not know. My name is Zeta of the Prophet. Prophet. It's Omo, isn't it? You know, Zeta, you should actually be lucky that you're fighting against Lolbette and not her little roommate. Now then, kid, time to knock some sense into you. I was created to be my father's superior. Until you took him from me. Lord Omo told me everything. He told me that you and your little Team Fazbears had killed him. Listen, I've been leading for Team Fazbears for only 2 weeks now. I've never done anything to your father. I'll send you to hell. So-called strongest mortal in the multiverse. What a joke. Lolbette's Team Fazbears. I'll leave you for now, Lolbette. There's a war coming, and you can do nothing to stop it. Lolbette, are you okay? What was that? Octa sent out a distress signal. We came as soon as we can. Yeah, that's right, Lolbette. Wait, Octa, how'd you get in touch with Team Fazbears that easily? You gave me your Team Fazbears communicator just in case like anything bad ever happened. If I'm in trouble or something and you're not there. I could have handled the situation without Team Fazbears. And now that Zeta chick is gone. But who the hell even was that girl anyway? I don't even know, Octa. Look, a lot's just happening today, and she ran off and just left me all confused and dazed and whatnot. Like, she said that I killed her father? What the hell is she even talking about? Come on, Lolbette, let's just head back into the mall and continue looking for dresses, alright? Alright, Silver, Pecco, Gino, Cosmo, you all can just leave now. Wow, a simple thank you could have been useful. Come on, guys, let's get back onto the jet. A war? What the hell was she even talking about? You know what? I should keep the thought of that shouldn't interfere with the wedding and all that. The whole wedding and leading Team Fazbears is definitely getting some strain on my head. But whatever happens, I gotta keep Octa safe. No matter what happens, whatever comes my way, I will protect her with my life. Man, there's sure a lot of people out there. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know if I could probably do this. I totally feel you, Lolbette. Yeah, it's just I'm getting quite nervous about this wedding and all. Were you nervous about the wedding? I was just looking at the wedding cake and just thought that the person that made those cake decorations on top of the cake definitely should get fired. Like, you're way smaller than Octa. Like the sizes are very off. Lolbette, am I really that short? Yep, you're that short. I just don't know if I can do this. Like, I'm getting quite nervous and all. Look, you're going to get nervous. It's your wedding after all. Like, weddings are not going to be like sunshines and rainbows, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but like, this is probably going to become a huge responsibility for me. Being a wife for Octa and leading Team Fazbear's, it's gonna be a lot. Of course it's going to be a lot. You knew exactly what you were doing when you took up the opportunity to lead Team Fazbear's. I know exactly how that feels. The feeling that you can't be at two places at once is really a lot. But I have faith. Like, you're way more powerful than me. Like, I have faith in you that you could become better than me, Lolbette. The day we first met, I knew for a fact that this girl is my successor. Alright, Lolbette, my time in this movie is over. Good luck and just break a leg or something. Lolbette, are you okay? Like Octa's waiting out there for you. Oh yes, I'm fine. And I'm glad that you two were able to make it. Of course, you saved our entire race. All the known avatars in the multiverse are here. Wait, really? They are? Huh? Well, most avatars that were available. Crazy Hand was too busy at an arm wrestling competition. Lolbette, you helped save our entire race, and as well as save the entire multiverse. Of course we want to do something to repay you. Now, Lolbette, go out there and make this day your happiest day yet. Man, she grows up so fast, doesn't she, Randa? Yes, Naka, she sure does. I never expected to see the day where we'll finally experience our He Has wedding. Yeah, even if it's another woman. Hey, but we're very supportive of Octa, right? Greetings, people of Earth 1, as well as my fellow avatars. My name is King Kamido, King of the Elemental Avatars. Though I have been at weddings before, I haven't really, been to a mortal wedding, at least. But seeing as Lolbette was the savior of our race, it is indeed my honor to be here. Now then, for the joining between Lolbette and Octa Calen. Lolbette, do you take Octa as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. And Octa, do you take Lolbette as your lawfully wedded wife? See. And if there's any reason that these two shall not be joined in arms, speak now or forever hold your peace. Naka! Oh, I'm sorry, I just wanted to be funny, alright? Now then, you shall now kiss the bride. You know, Lolbette, I actually never thought this day would ever come. The first time I saw you, it was love at first sight. Same goes for me too, Octa. Like, the moment we kiss, I'm going to have another responsibility, just like Lolbette has. Hey, it's gonna be alright, Lolbette. As long as we're together, that's what matters the most. Are you sure that matters? Like, me protecting the world and you just not doing anything? Like, being defenseless at home? Like, sometimes I just wish I could be two places at once, saving the world and being with you. Oh my god, just stop stalling and kiss already, alright? Hey, this is our daughter's wedding you're interrupting. Hey, don't mind them, Mr. Calen. Now then. What? Door! Peace is overrated. Hey, not cool, man. Yeah? Yeah? Mom, Daddy, you guys alright? See, Octa, we are muy bien. Alright, especially you guys get out of here as well as the rest of our family. Right. King Camino, what are you doing over there? Hey, I'm a king, not a fighter. I gotta get out of here. Naka, Aranda, Neo, you guys need to evacuate all of the wedding patrons. Lolbette, we're going to stay behind in case you need any help. Yeah, what you're fighting right now is a prophet general. Prophet what? What the? Damn, is this dress so restricting? This way, everybody. Lolbette, are you serious? You know how much I paid for that dress? Well, if I didn't know that there was gonna be a fight, I would have definitely still had the dress. Whoa! Nice to finally meet you, Lolbette. Lord Omo has told me a lot about you. Yeah, Neo Naka sure did tell me a lot about you, Dactyl. Oh, it's gonna take a lot more than that in order to take down the mighty Dactyl. How's that feeling for you, Freeler? Yeah! You have peered into the book of Shikyoke and have learned of our dark arts. Yet you are still the same mortal as you were before you peered into the book. Peering into the book of Shikyoke is a cardinal sin that drives even the most mentally defensed mortals mad. Well, I guess you're wrong about that. That's cause it's the eyes that corrupt someone and make them mad, not their minds. How were you able to hurt the mighty Shikyoke? My question is, how powerful are you? Enough to kill you tenfold over. Ow! All that for just a large amount of blood. Perhaps I've taken you far for granted, Dactyl. Huh? What the? So you're this mortal that's been causing Lord Omo all this trouble. Wow. It seems that every villainous group does have an extremely dumb big guy. Such a foolish move that you mess with the Prophet General. I thought this wedding was just going to be just nice and peaceful. And I am no dummy. You can take it from here now, Zeta. Remember, Court, we're just distracting her long enough for Lord Omo and Shikyoke to get that spell ready. I know, which is why you should do the honors. Right, prophets on my lead. Whoa! Wait a minute. I remember you. Aha! You're from the mall. Whoa! Alright, Lolbette. Tell us when. Hey, no whens. I got this. Do you yield now, Lolbette? That's it. You have done it. I don't want to unleash my roommate on you guys, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Lolbettex! Duh! What's going on? You have done well, my generals. Now, leave it to me and Shikyoke. Now, to cast the spell, to split your power in two. Duo, dose. Duo, dose. Slice, half. Half, slice. 2 lefts. 2 rights. 2 rights. What's happening? What's going on with me? I think I just threw up in my mouth. What's going on? Duo, dose. Duo, dose. Duo, dose. Duo, dose. Duo. Lolbette. Hey, let go of me, you creep. Wow, excellent job there, Lord Shikyoke. I actually didn't expect that your little spell would actually work. I am one of the Sorcerer Dragons, one of the most powerful magic wielders in the entire multiverse. And now, they should no longer be as strong as the 2 strongest avatars in the entire multiverse, Neo and Naka. Lord Omo, do we have the hostage? Alright, we have the hostage. Now, for our next phase, we go and find the Sword of Fate. Wait a minute, did he just say Sword of Fate? Now then, generals, let's head back to the ship. Dactyl, stay behind to keep the avatars busy. With pleasure, boss. Now then, generals, we head back to the ship now. Alright, Lord Omo. Court, Ninjor, Satsuku, we leave now. Now then, old acquaintances. Where were we? Dactyl. In another life, you were one of our greatest rivals in the academy. But the thing is that I've been training a lot under both Shikyoke and Lord Omo. I have since grown stronger from the academy. Yeah, despite all that misguidance that Master Kerne has taught you, your power is nothing compared to the power of the Prophet. There's even a reason that your little master is weaker than Shikyoke. Our power is far superior than the likes of you avatars of creation and destruction. Shikyoke has given me the power that I need to be able to become my true self. Yeah, misguided, rotten soul, that's what. Master Kerne is disgusted on what you've all became. You're one to judge. Seeing as you had provided the prophets with your little secret son you had with a mortal, and thus giving the prophets exactly what we needed. A mortal of the unlimited potential of one of the gods. How's it feel knowing that you helped us conquer many Earths, and you don't even know about it? Shut up! So that's how it's gonna be. Naka! Now you two, this exactly feels exactly like the academy. Stop! Oh. Seems that my wings are quite sharper than I give myself credit for. But you're lucky you were fast enough to duck. I could be able to cut entire avatars of destruction and creation's heads off with my wings. Whoa! Such speed! Say, what exactly do you two call that technique again? Was it Ultra Instinct? I'm sad to see how much you've fallen, old friend. But your madness ends here, Dactyl. Will you ever shut up? You know that you two cannot stop the Avatar and Prophet's war. And by how strong as Avatar generals are, the entire multiverse will be ours. Lolbette, thank goodness you're awake. What happened to this place? Where's the Prophet and Octa? Is Octa safe with the other avatars? The Prophet Generals and Lord Omo and Shikyoke, they took Octa. But one of the Prophet Generals stayed behind. Dactyl. Neo Naka fighting him right now. And I don't think it's looking too good out there. Where are they? Huh? Where is this Dactyl now? I didn't remember a Dactyl being this strong. Don't worry, Nacta. This is no different from the last time we fought him. No different from the last time, you say? The last time we fought was decades ago, when I was an Avatar Destruction. But back then, that was just child's play. Now, this is life or death. And the two of you die here and now. Let's just hope that my destructive powers haven't gotten a little bit rusty over the millennia. Oh, there it is. I guess I still had it in me. Now, the two of you shall now perish. Naka, brace yourself. Lolbette, you've arrived. That's not Lolbette. It is, but that's... You two need to get out of here with the rest of the avatars and the wedding attendees. Leave this freak to me. What's this we have here? So that Freeler has decided to re-enter the fight. But this Freeler is, however, quite different from the one at the wedding. If I can recall, Shikyok did use his magic to split that Freeler into two. But it seems that this Freeler, however, is much stronger than those two avatars. How curious. I'm going to ask you this once, freak. Where is Octa? Well, if you want to know, Fox Girl, we are keeping her safe in the Dark Lands. For now. We're using her as a hostage to start a war between the prophets and the avatars. But, if you wish to see her alive and well... You sick bastard. Why aren't you two running already? Look, Dactyl is very difficult. We want to know if you might need help. Oh, I don't need help. I just need my wife back. How curious. It seems that this fox girl retains her transformations. Maybe Shikyok's spell isn't that perfect after all. But still, you're not that strong as you once were when you fought Lord Omo. You're talking a lot of shit for a guy who's about to get his head shoved up his own ass. Oh, how threatening. I am so scared. Try so hard to be threatening, yet you're such a weak little fox girl. I am Lolbettex. So these prophets are up to their old tricks again. Yes, and now that Shikyok has split you and Lolbettex apart. I guess you two are basically now your very own persons. Yes, but now I feel weaker than ever. Like, I felt so powerful back then, but now I'm exactly back where I was before knowing about the MVA's existence. Yeah, but that shouldn't be your biggest concern. That Lord Omo is after the Sword of Fate. You see, long ago, when Whiskers found out that his brother Taboo had betrayed the other gods, and decided to wipe out entire timelines and realities just to complete his own goal. After Taboo was sealed away, he feared that one day other gods, like Taboo, would probably turn on mortal kind and attempt to vanquish them. So in his spare time, a blade so powerful, so strong, it could be able to kill deities. Knowing how powerful this sword that he created would fall into the wrong hands, Whiskers sealed the sword away in the source wall, and uses the sword for their own personal gain. And the prophets cannot be able to use this sword, because if Lord Omo gets his hands on the sword and be able to use its true power, he could become virtually unstoppable. Also, what is the source wall? The source wall is the edge of the entire multiverse. Around a wall that surrounds it, to make sure that it doesn't collide with other multiverses. Yeah, but before we do that, I need to go help Lolbettex first. And there she goes again. Yes, indeed. Be safe, Lolbettex. Be safe, my child. Wow, this church is destroyed. I did not expect for my wedding day to be just like this. Huh? Now, be gone! Lolbettex! You've been quite the annoyance of us for far too long, Lolbettex. But since Shikyok's plan on making you weaker by splitting you and Lolbettex into two people, now we are finally free of your annoyance. Oh, jeez! Oh, Jesus, fuck! Where is Octa? Tell me where he is, or else I'll rip your fucking head off. We've taken her to the Darklands. I know you have taken her to the Darklands, dipshit. Did you take her to your prophet's library? Yes. And why are you ruining my wedding? Tell me why. You cannot stop the war between the prophets and the avatars. Oh yeah? I'll see about that. Lolbettex, was that really? Listen, those bastards took my wife. It's best that I take something in return. Where are you going? Where are you going? To the Darklands. To save Octa. Listen, the prophets are after the Sword of Fate. If they get their hands on the Sword of Fate, then we're absolutely done for. Which is why I am going to save Octa. I want to keep her safe. If Lord Omo gets the Sword of Fate, then he'll become unstoppable. Well, what even is this Sword of Fate anyways? Do I have to explain it to you again just as Master Carne and Arena explained it to me? You see, the Sword of Fate was a blade created by Whiskers as a contingency if any powerful gods rebel against humanity and mortal kind. And if Lord Omo gets his hands on it, then no one here is gonna be safe. Not me. I can take care of myself. Wait, the Sword of Fate is actually real? I thought that was just an urban myth. Well, apparently it's real, and Lord Omo, Shikyok, and the prophets are after it. Since Shikyok split you apart and divided your power, and Lolbettex is now, still has her powers, and she is still powerful but not as powerful as she was before. We first have to find out exactly why the prophets are going after the Sword of Fate, and stop them. Not before I save my wife. I need to make sure that she's safe first, before saving the world. It's exactly what I fought for in fighting against Abu, against God Emperor Eggman. It's what I'm going to do again. I'm going to keep Octa safe. Listen, she's my wife too. I also want to keep her safe, but we need to focus on saving the multiverse. Because if Lord Omo gets that god-killing blade, then he's basically going to become the most unstoppable force ever. That blade could probably take down massive deities like Kirby, Void, Whiskers, anyone else. We need to figure out why exactly the prophets want to get the Sword of Fate. Luckily, I know somebody who knows a lot about the Prophet. Someone who was both raised by the Prophet's subgroup, as his family once worked with the Prophets. And who exactly must that be? Well, I'll tell you one thing. He's not an avatar of creation. He's a really smart guy that I know. Well, I wouldn't say no, or I wouldn't call him a friend. We have fought like once before, but I still call him a friend every once again. And who must this mortal that you speak of be? Well, his name is Tiblol. Oh, Lolbette, and wait, why is there two of you guys? It's a long story. Yeah, we know that your father once worked with the Prophets. So what exactly has he told you about the Prophets? Well, when I was a kid, he told me that the Prophet generals were no joke, and that they were indeed very powerful. There are 4 generals, and all 4 of them are led by Zeta, the cloned daughter of my grandfather's original creation, Zero. You see, my grandfather originally made Zero with the collaboration of the Prophets as a means to create their own ultimate life form. But that didn't work out well, and Zero was deemed too dangerous for the Prophets to be able to control. So, they cloned Zero, and it made a daughter named Zeta, which I trained to become powerful by the decade. These Prophets have trained their entire lives under Lord Omo and Shikyok. Well, they are no joke. What makes you ask? Yeah, because I just literally crushed one of the Prophet's brains while these Prophet generals attacked my wedding, and them and Lord Omo took Octa to their dark lands. Wait a minute, your grandfather once worked at the Prophets, right? Yes. So did my father, too. James. Wait, what? Who's James? That's my father's name. My baby. Where is James right now? Relax, I'm my father, and I keep my father and my siblings, as well as variants of myself, locked up under my estate. Why would you ask? I want to go and speak with him. Alright, you two, my father is in that room. You sure he knows anything about the Sword of Fate? I'm pretty sure he knows a lot about the Sword of Fate. He's worked closely with Lord Omo. Our family is quite close to the Prophets. Got any 4s? No goldfish, bruv. Greetings there, Dad. Ah, son. If it isn't the bastard. I'm just here to talk, Dad. Oh, good day there, Tiblol. I see you actually taught the dinosaur to talk. Well, dino me. Well, you know what my father always said. I was quite a genius like him. But we're not here for this little family reunion. We want to know exactly what you know about the Sword of Fate. Like I know anything about the Sword of Fate. You and your little organization has worked closely with the Prophets. We were founded by the Prophets many centuries ago. Our generations have been taking orders from Lord Omo and the Prophets for centuries, ever since the founding of this country. All this time working in the chateaus, obeying Lord Omo's every command. Your grandfather has accomplished a lot for this organization, Tiblol. But I don't know much about Lord Omo, other than the fact that he rambles on and on about some being called Yurajira, some ancient evil whatnot. Well, Yurajira is gone, and before you were captured, you worked closely with Lord Omo. If you don't tell us exactly what you know about Lord Omo, then we'll put your little Dino Tiblol in a vat of tar and see exactly how he goes from there. Is that really necessary for you to do? Please don't do anything with Dino Tiblol. He's more of a son than Tiblol ever was. Look, it's pretty obvious that he does not know exactly what the Sword of Fate is. What do you know about Zeta? Zeta. Oh yeah, the daughter of Zero. You see, long ago, Zero was made by my father. 70 years ago, under the command of Lord Omo, my father took some of my DNA when I was just a kid and used that to make Zero, a being capable of fighting and super speed. Although not exactly what Lord Omo wanted, he was still considered my father's greatest creation. So, my father made a clone of Zero, a clone daughter named Zeta. Then Lord Omo had her taken away from Zero as a means of training her and indoctrinating her to fight and die for the prophets. But he mentioned himself that you were part Avatar. How exactly was that the case? Are you perhaps related to Naka? Ever heard that name before? My father always told me about my mother, although he never really mentioned it around me. I was just a mere baby when she left me and my father. James, I did not leave you. What the? Mother? What the? Naka? What are you doing here? Yeah, we're kind of having important matters to attend to. Master Carne told me exactly what you guys were doing. He mentioned that you're going to see James Lalston. After all this time, you're still alive. I thought Master Carne and King Kamado would have probably got rid of you, or casted you away for what you did. They were, however, very forgiving for what I have done. You see, all those years ago, I was sent down to Earth to live there for a year as a means to connect with the humans. Specifically, Earth 1. While on my stay, I met your father. For the first time, I felt love. And then 6 months after that, I had you. 6 months? Shouldn't it be like 9 or something like that? Yeah, I forgot to mention, Avatar pregnancies are quite fast. Oh, that quite explains it. I soon eventually learned of your father's little forbidden truth when I visited his little boss. I learned everything that day. The League of Shadows, the Prophets. It seems that Earth 1 was that much of a cesspool than I had originally thought. So I left your father, and ultimately you. I just wish I could have taken you, but knowing what would have happened if I did, I knew eventually I could not go back here. Listen, it's not my fault that I left you and your father. I loved you too dearly, but knowing everything about Lord Omo and the prophets, I could not stay. You love me and my father? What do you and you avatars know about love? You've lived for hundreds of thousands of years. Lives go by with the blink of an eye. Lord Omo is an avatar too. Shouldn't he not know what love is? Lord Omo doesn't care about you or any other the prophets. He only cares about himself. Lord Omo cares about himself? No, there's a difference between caring and respecting. Lord Omo respects all of his prophets, and that respect is earned, not given away. Not given away like Master Carne gives away positions to literally incompetent students. Ouch. My father and Lord Omo treated me with respect. Same goes for Madeline, Gabriel, and Tibnall. Earning respect involves pushing somebody to the extreme. And I don't care how many times me and my father would hit me just for me to get in line. 10! And I did the same to my kids. So, Professor Lalston, he hit you? As well as you do the same to your kids? Whenever I would get in line, both Lord Omo and my father would teach me a little lesson. And I turned out the most brilliant leader that the League of Shadows has ever had. How could he? And how could you? You're the reason that Tibble turned out this way. Turned out so power hungry and unable to care. I used to be unable to care. Yet you still do not care about people. Correct there, miss. Perhaps I was right about leaving your father after I found out that he worked for Lord Omo. I thought I had something with him, that I could be able to prove that avatars and mortals can be able to be together. After getting in trouble for having you, in secret I was attempting to recreate that love that I had with your father, that romance, that spark of love. It's just not the same. If you cared about my father so much, you would have never left me and Dad. How could you? How could you make your mother cry? Lolbettex, don't. I just did not know how much. I did not know how much my stay here would impact your world. All because my predecessor wanted me to just stay 1 year on Earth 1 to be able to be close to these mortals. Lord Omo wanted a mortal and an avatar hybrid that he can use as a weapon, and I gave him everything he wanted. I'm so sorry, Lolbette. I am so sorry, guys. Naka, wait! Wow, I never imagined she'd gone through that. Imagine loving someone and turns out that they're just a monster. A monster that used them for their own pleasure. I cannot imagine Octa doing something like that to me. Well, it seems that you guys came here for nothing. Like, Lord Omo is going to start a war with the avatars, with the Sword of Fate, and we haven't got any answers on how he's going to use it. A war with the avatars. I might know something about that. Lord Omo told me that in one of Master Carne's stories, the Sword of Fate was created by the avatars in order to fight against evil, but was locked away many eons ago, and people have sort of forgotten about it. Except one, Master Carne. Master Carne has entrusted Lord Omo with this information of where the Sword of Fate is. Well, we know about that, but why exactly is he seeking the Sword of Fate? Avatars are quite powerful and strong, yet they are so fragile. Lord Omo knows that he can't beat all the avatars, especially with you and Lolbettex involved. That explains why Shikyo split us apart. He knows that they can't beat us. He can easily wipe all of you out, all the avatars, every single one, out with his sheer might. But there's a reason he needs the Sword of Fate. Lord Omo no longer seeks the throne of the avatars. He now seeks something greater. He now seeks to be the master of the multiverse. Cause after you defeated Yujiro, he seeks a new goal. A new level of power. Master of the multiverse. I think I know what James Ralston means. I believe that Lord Omo is going to use the Sword of Fate against Whiskers and Infinity. You guys let go of me, you freaks. I don't know what you guys want from me. Quiet. Struggling, it won't help you now. You guys didn't answer my question. What do you want from me? Easy. We wish to start a war between the avatars and Lord thus prophets. You see, I want to acquire a sword. A sword made by Whiskers himself. This sword could have the power to kill every god it touches. Even Whiskers himself. And only a person with a strong will could be able to use that weapon. You guys are still have a grudge against the avatars? Like, isn't the person that you worship dead? Well, we could have destroyed all the avatars without you or Jura's help. As I, on my own, am very powerful. But the only person able to surpass me is my master. Which is why we need the Sword of Fate now. Listen, I don't care how powerful you guys probably are. Even with that sword or whatnot, Lolbette's going to come here and she's going to rescue me. Oh, will she? Yes, she's the strongest person, most powerful person that I've ever known and loved. And she's going to kick both of your asses. I'm afraid not. That spell that Shikyok put it on your little bride had splitted her in half, and thus splitted her power in two. So unless she is able to find a way to be able to refuse it herself, she won't be able to beat me in battle. Not even Lolbettex. Lord Omo, we came back with terrible news. Yes, it appears that Dactyl has fallen. Dactyl's fallen. That can't be possible. He is stronger than both Neo and Naka. Like, they are practically equal, but Dactyl is much powerful than them. How could they be able to have killed him? It wasn't those two avatars that killed Dactyl, my lord. It was Lolbettex. What the? Lolbettex? But I know that Lolbette in her ultimate form isn't able to even surpass both Naka and Neo. Like, she still leagues below them, but Lolbettex? It appears that your plan has actually backfired. Cause not only did you create two of your arch nemesis, but you created two copies of your arch nemesis, one powerful than the other. I was anticipating that I would split both of their powers in half across each other, but it turns out that one of them is able to be more powerful than the other. This can't be possible. Shikyok, are you sure you did the spell right? My lord, I am certain that I did the spell correctly. Damn it. What the... Let me think of a plan. Alright, prophets. At sunrise, I go and acquire the Sword of Fate. Wait, you? Aren't we supposed to go acquire the Sword of Fate? Well, yes, but Lolbettex, if she ends up coming here to the Darklands, that I knew she would probably come to the Darklands, as Lolbette has been here before, and possibly the two share memories with each other. So here's what I'm thinking. So I go after the Sword of Fate. It's like Lolbette and Lolbettex are going to come here to rescue Octa, and they're going to be expecting me to be here. But little do they know, I'm actually going to be looking for the Sword of Fate. And once I get the Sword of Fate, then I'll go after the rest of the avatars and slaughter every single one of them. And then there won't be a single person left to challenge me, because I'll be the all-powerful god after I slain Whiskers right off of his throne. And then after that, no god, no mortal will be able to beat me. And I'll rule the multiverse as the one true god. So, Father, what exactly do you know about Shikyok and Lord Omo? Like, power-wise. Like, we know they're both stronger than me, but... well, how powerful are they at their fullest? Well, Shikyok was once an ancient source dragon. He was turned evil by searching into the origins of Taboo. And source dragons are as powerful as angels from another multiverse. Well, Lolbette told me that Taboo once strangled an angel, so technically, like, she could probably be able to take on Shikyok and Lord Omo if they fuse back together. So our plan is simple. We go to the Darklands and Shikyok's fortress. Hopefully we could be able to catch them before they leave to go to find the Sword of Fate. And once we're there, Lolbette and Lolbettex will fight against Lord Omo's generals. And then, finally, when they face off against Omo and Shikyoke themselves, they fuse back together and deliver the final blow to both of those two. But my question is it going to be easy? I hope so. If Lord Omo gets to the source wall and gets that Sword of Fate, we won't be able to stop him then. So we attack him at his home base. Got it. You and Tiblol and the Lolbette, you guys go to the Darklands. We'll keep an eye on James. Oh please, I am literally providing you the information that you need. Huh? Good game, Lolbettex. You know, you actually make a pretty good training partner, you know. You guys figure out the plan? Yes, our plan is simple. You, Lolbette, me, and Tiblol, we go to the Darklands and face off against Lord Omo's prophets and Lord Omo and Shikyoke before they get to the Sword of Fate, and we defeat them and we save Octa. Okay, how do we know that they aren't already at the Source Wall getting the Sword of Fate right as we speak? That, my friend, is why we're going to strike first before they go and get the Sword of Fate. Right, and we're going to save Octa, right? Of course, we are definitely going to save your fiancée. If she's still alive, hopefully. Look, I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't just kill their hostage. This is exactly what I'm fighting for. I'm fighting to get my wife back. Alright then, girls. Oh, sorry, Tiblol. Alright then, girls and Tiblol, let's go and kick Lord Omo's butt. Here we are. Man, I've never stood foot in this place before. I'm pretty sure you had it in another timeline. Lolbette. We had been awaiting your arrival. Where's Lord Omo and my fiancée? You mean our fiancée? Oh, don't worry. She's being kept safe, and you won't have to worry about her for long. But you won't be. Men after her. Which one are we supposed to go after, Lord Zeta? Both of them! Both of Lolbette. Alright, Lolbettex, remember our training. Shut up. I'll take the ones on the left, you take the ones on the right. Now you know my tone. Tick. Gross, but thanks, Lolbettex. Make sure to watch your surroundings. Yeah, I kind of already know that. If you were, you probably would have saw that gunner. This didn't go according to your plan, did it, Shikyoke? What do you mean it didn't go according to plan? Because you said that the spell was going to get rid of our problem, but no, it only made 2 problems now. Relax, the distraction is already working. We've lured the Lolbettes here in order for them to save Octa, while Lord Omo gets the Sword of Fate, and we win. Lolbette! You know what? Whoever you are, this isn't the first time I fought somebody with 4 arms. Don't get cocky there, Freeler. You are just a mere foolish child. Oh yeah? Wanna see what this child can do? Perhaps you're quite a worthy foe after all. Cup. Huh? You still got a lot to learn, young Freeler. You let her go. Or else what? Are you going to punch me or what? I want to punch her, but I don't want her Lolbette. Huh? I don't think so. Lolbettex, we need a strategy. It's clearly obvious that you're not going to hurt him. This guy's clearly going to use me as a human shield every time you try and hit him. Right, Lolbette, I need to do something that Quartz isn't going to predict. I got it. Tom? Yeah. Quartz! Not so tough are you now, punk. Pathetic. I fought beings much stronger than that guy. Damn it. One of our toughest warriors. And my boyfriend. Huh? Ninjor. Satsuku. After her. As you request, Zeta. Yes, indeed, Zeta. We'll go after Lolbette. No. Go after Lolbettex. Lolbette's mine. As you wish, our lord. 2 against 1? I remember fighting you 2 back at my wedding. But this time, this fight's not gonna go any different for you 2. So, we finally meet yet again, Lolbette. I'd figure Shikyo's spell would actually get rid of our problem, but instead it made 2 problems. But that doesn't matter now. We will get the Sword of Fate. Not on my watch, you not. Let's just make this easy. Tell us where Lord Omo and Octa are. You're going to have to beat that information out of my cold, dead hands. Just as you did to my father. I was not responsible for your father's death. He was mind-controlled and was thrown into the sun. But we brought him back now, so... Bax Tibble over there. He knows everything about your father. Yeah, it's actually quite true. Stop playing these mind games, Annihilator. Now then, Lolbette. Give me all that you got. Gladly. Shikyo, is the plan working? Yes, indeed, my lord. The distraction is working indeed perfectly. Alright then, Shikyo. I have arrived at the source wall to get the Sword of Fate. Lord Omo, as the guardians of the Sword of Fate, you shall not pass. Under the command of Whiskers, you shall not be permitted to proceed further to claiming the Sword of Fate. So go back exactly where you came from, or there will be serious repercussions. Ha ha ha! I think not. Please, don't do this, Lord Omo. If you use the Sword of Fate against our creator, then there will be serious repercussions. Serious repercussions, my ass. And who do you think is going to stop me? You? You're not even worth my time. I am coming for you, Sword of Fate. And I'll slaughter everyone who dares to oppose me. That's it. Screw this. I'm done waiting. I'm going after Shigyoke myself. Pretty weak for a source dragon. How can I get back to Lolbette? How do I become part of Lolbette again? You can't. The spell is permanent. You two will be separate entities forever. Huh? Sasuke, look out! Hey, let go of my mask! What did you do? I'm hideous! Sasuke! Huh? Wait a minute, I recognize that one. That's the former avatar of destruction of Earth 16. Jordan? Wait, you mean from my Earth? Shit. So, you are the avatar from my original Earth, Earth 16? Yes. I only joined the Prophets because Lord Omo showed me the way. What way? That us avatars are pointless. Everything is meaningless. Life and destiny. We can be able to choose our own destinies. Yeah, whatever. Where's Lord Omo? Hopefully he might be hiding somewhere around here. What makes you think that he is even here to begin with? Maybe I'll just let you live. You're not even worth my time. Oh! Huh? What the? So, Zeta, finally accept defeat? I thought so. Now, time to go and save. You think I'm just going to let you just walk away that easily? Hold it. I got this. Hey, Zeta! You miss your dad, right? Of course. I never even got to meet him. At all. Well, I'm pretty sure he would miss you too. Dad? Is that you? Yes, it is, Zeta. Dad! What? No. No! Fine, I'll just use my magic to try and control those two. Sorry there, old source dragon. Evil source dragon, I'd say. And what are you going to do about it, mortal? Us source dragons have existed for millennia. You can't possibly kill a source dragon. I know. Wait, you mean? Ugh, gross. Yeah, but pretty dope, am I right? Yeah, but it's just... Was I always like that? Maybe. I feel absolutely sick. And I feel that that looks dope as hell. Yeah, but it looks absolutely disgusting and sick. Well, I mean, it is better than anything that Lolbette cooks, right? Yeah, touche, Lolbette's cooking does indeed suck. The mighty chick yolk is gone. Yeah, but that's not what I came here for. I came to get my wife back. Here you go. She is safe as could be. Lolbette! Octa! It's just good to have you back, Octa. Right, it sure is. Lolbette, I'm sorry for accusing you of killing my dad, and crashing your wedding, and kidnapping your wife. Hey, you're lucky I'm not like Lolbettex. I'm actually pretty forgiving, for the most part. Okay, I like it that you guys are having your big reunions and everything, but where's Lord Omo? Or where did you expect he would be? The sword of fate is close. I can sense it. Wait, this was all a distraction? Of course it was a distraction. You guys didn't anticipate that we would be distracting you, did we? Well, we have to get to the source vault and stop Lord Omo. Lucky for you, I can make portals and can be able to guess exactly where the sword of fate is before Lord Omo gets it. Hopefully. I just hope. As for the rest of you guys, you stay right here in case I need backup. Good luck though, Miranda. I will. Halt. Only a god can grab the sword. Tah! So, how does it feel? I don't feel anything while wielding it. Which makes sense that only a person with extreme will could be able to wield the sword. Which is why you must have it. That sword does seem kind of powerful, but you sure I should do this? Once you grab the sword, I need you to destroy it. It's too dangerous to be kept around, so take it. Take it and destroy it. Do before he... I shall thank you for all the work, incompetent student of Master Carne. This sword, I feel so powerful wielding it. The legends were true after all about this sword. Maybe you aren't that useless after all, young Avatar. But before I let you bleed out and for you to take your final breaths, I think it's about time you should finally figure out what happened to your birth parents. You were told they died in the demon war of many centuries ago, but you were never told which demon did kill your parents. As you should know, it is I that was the one that killed your birth parents, Miranda. Puny little Avatar. So much potential wasted. Yet, you should have left the losing side when you had the chance to, kid. You will pay for this, you bitch! Perhaps this sword is as powerful as it was foretold in the legends. What's the matter? Not as powerful as you used to be, huh, Lolbettex? You will die for taking my friend from me. Oh, you see that little avatar as your Friend, we're gods. You're just a mortal. You would die in a few decades and she wouldn't even notice. At least she had humanity. She understand us. Well then, you shall join her in oblivion. Fine then. No, Lolbettex. Lord Omo has the blade. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Of course it's a bad thing. So he's won. All he has to do is kill Lolbettex and Whiskers and Infinity, and then he could become the all-powerful god. Listen, I fought beings that could destroy little universes. Beings that are as evil as Lord Omo and the other prophets. And how exactly were you able to beat these beings anyway? Easy. I had my family. My friends. Teammates. We always had each other's backs. And we never gave up hope, even in the darkest times. Hope helped us win, even when the odds are stacked against us. We need to head to the source world to help Lolbettex. We? She was referring to us, Dad. Yes, she was referring to all of us, Zero. Lord Omo is going to get exactly what he has coming to him, as well as harming my people and what he has done to me. I will bash his head in until it's just as flat as a pancake. Relax, Court babe. You should save that once we beat Lord Omo. I am so sorry for accusing you of killing my dad. You know what they say, you only live twice. Now then, Zero, Zeta, Quartz, you're coming with me. Tibble, you stay here with Octa and keep her safe. Will do, Lolbette. Alright, just stay safe, alright? Just come back in one piece. I promise, Octa. I promise I'll come back to you. Aw. Quartz, why can't we be like them? Don't you see we have more important matters to tend to, Zeta? Yeah, that's right. Stay safe, Lolbette. We're all counting on you. Shit. God damn it. Good riddance. Huh? Lolbette? I told you I wouldn't leave you hanging. What the? You've returned, Lolbette? You know what? Fine. Killing the both of you will be just as pleasurable. What the? Court? Zeta, now. I can only hold him for much long. Right. You think you're just going to leave me out of this? Look, I have a major grudge against this guy too. He helped create me. But I don't need you, Dad. I can do this by myself. I know, but I just got you back. I say as creations of Lord Omo, beat him together. Right. This is for all the years that you indoctrinated me. And this is for taking me away from my dad. And this is for creating me. This is for creating me too. This is for making me into your personal weapon. Enough! I will eliminate you traitors once I kill the Lolbette and Whiskers. Huh? Maybe you shouldn't have dropped this, Lord Omo. Like you even know how to use that puny little sword. Only one with a pure, strong will could be able to use the sword of fate. See? You don't know how to use it. I, however, do. Damn it! You alright, Lolbettex? Yes, I am now. This guy is tough. Well, I have the Sword of Fate. Yeah, but the thing is, we can't use it. Only one with a strong will could be able to use it. Yes, even if we use that blade, he's virtually untouchable unless we know how to use it. I think I know how we can probably know how to use it. How? We refuse. Wait, we refuse? But listen, before we split, we may not have been as strong as we used to. The both of us are two sides of the same coin. Two slices of the same pizza. We are one. We may be two different people, but we're still the same person. Listen, you were created by the dark energies that were emitted when looking into the Book of Shikyoke. I know all about you, and you know all about me. Aranda's dead. Lord Omo killed her, and I failed her. I failed our friend. Let's refuse. Sure thing. Take my hand. Lolbette, are you sure that when we refuse, we're gonna be permanent? It's gonna be permanent? Well, with the spell that Shikyoke put on us, I doubt that's gonna be permanent. What are those two even doing? Wait, are they going to refuse? I need to take the Sword of Fate and kill them both before they do so. Huh? No, it's her. The most powerful blade in all of creation, yet it seems that you don't know how to use it. I guess this blade is quite useful after all. Finally, I got rid of that pesky Freeler. Huh? What? What? This can't be real. This has to be at least an illusion. Please tell me I'm dreaming. It seems that the Lolbette didn't actually die to my blade after all. Oh, I died, alright. Perhaps you're seeing a ghost. Or maybe... This is impossible. The Sword of Fate could be able to erase even gods with just a trace. But you... How is this even possible? Oh, I'll show you. Huh? Where did you go? Huh? What did you do? Did she just absorb the Sword of Fate? How did you able to do that? Just a little something I learned from your old master. Shikyoke was a man of great ideas. What did you do to my master? Huh? Now, this is for Aranda. He's gone. Finally, it's over. He's finally gone, and we can finally rest knowing that Lord Omo is no more. All those people that he'd harmed can now rest easily, knowing that Lord Omo is gone. Hey guys, did I mention that I can now have a device that can make portals now? Huh? I'm back. But how? You were the one who did this? Who brought me back? But why? Because Lolbette has taught me a lot. And ultimately, she taught me mercy and redemption. I hope you'll see the error in your ways, Lord Omo. Perhaps our next encounter shall be interesting. Duh! My lord! See you soon, Lord Omo. I'm going to assume that you lost, my lord. Yes, Ninjor. But now the question is, with Shikyok and most of our prophet generals gone, what do we do now? Aranda, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that my mission was to protect you, to keep you safe from... But I failed. I failed you. I failed Master Carne. I failed Lolbette. Lolbettex, or Lolbette, I am so sorry for what has happened to her. Like, I haven't even experienced loss before, but I see that you are deeply saddened. Yes, indeed, Zeta. Aranda was more than just a friend of mine. She wasn't just a student or a caregiver. She was also like a sister to me. A sister that I've always wanted and never had. And now she's gone because of me. Lolbettex, it's not your fault that she's gone. Yes, it is. I was tasked to keep her safe. I made a promise to Lolbette. Lolbette understands. Lolbette could be able to forgive you. And from the bottom of my two hearts, if it isn't for Lolbette, I wouldn't have joined you guys. So wouldn't have my love, Zeta. Yeah, what he meant was boss. Yeah, boss, Zeta. You know, Quartz is actually right. If it wasn't for Lolbette, Lolbette was very connected to her humanity. I knew that you and Lolbette both wanted to keep both me and Aranda safe. You helped Aranda show her exactly what mortals are like. I guess for her last year of her life, you showed her that she too, both you and her are both, you guys cannot live forever. One day eventually, all of us here will die. Well, except me, of course, in case I decide to keep cloning myself and putting my soul inside those clones. Huh? Thanks, Octa, but I will do anything just to get Aranda back. This feels sad. dull. Feels like I'm missing a part of me. It should have been me. Miranda shouldn't suffer for the actions I caused. For causing all of this. For causing the prophets to kidnap Octa. I should have finished off Lord Omo back then. When I had the chance. But now I'll never will. Miranda, if you can hear me, I'm sorry. I wish I can do something to bring you back, but I can't. I would do anything just to have you back. Back so you can hug me in my arms again. I would do anything to get my sister back. Perhaps I can be of your assistance. God? Whiskers? What are you doing here? You are in my domain after all. I do in fact live in the source wall. And I've been listening to everything you said. You really missed your friend. Am I correct? Well, yes, she is like a sister to me. Wait a minute, have you came here to tell me that you can bring her back? Well, yes, but maybe. Wait a minute, what do you mean by maybe, Whiskers? I could maybe bring your friend back. I could be able to bring her back, but she'll have a limited lifespan. Just like a mortal. So, Miranda, if I bring you back, you're not going to live for much long. You won't be able to live for hundreds of thousands of years, just like the rest of your race. You'll become just like a mortal, like me. Yes, Whiskers, I'm willing to take the risk. If it means getting my sister back, then yes. As you wish. Lolbette? Miranda? Wow, well, what happened? A lot has happened. Huh? Oh, hi, Miranda. The Prophet Generals? What are they doing here? Aren't they aren't they working with Lord Omo? Well, yes, they turned on Lord Omo after I helped Zeta here reconnect with her father, and courts also rebelled against Lord Omo. Yeah, probably because the man has a thing for Zeta, huh? Say Zeta's my girlfriend one more time and I'll pop you. Hey, I don't mean to judge, man. Like it's true after all. Yes, typical all is true. Like, you can't stop denying it, courts. Also, Lolbettex, I gotta ask, how long are you still fused for? Lolbette? What exactly happened? Well, you died, you were killed by Lord Omo, but me and Lolbettex brought you back. But why did you guys bring me back? Because we missed you. Like, you were more than just like a student and an avatar apprentice. You were our sister. My sister too. And when given the option to bring you back, we took it. But Whisker says that your lifespan is now going to be limited. So so you won't be able to live for hundreds of thousands of years. Probably less than 100 now. You're now just going to be like me. A mortal. Miranda, I am so sorry. I, I was hoping this wouldn't have happened. I'm sorry. I know now that you're immortal, won't be able to see your friends, family again. What? Look, I am not sad. I am anything but sad. I am now happy. This actually brings a lot of opportunities for my life now. Knowing that my life is now limited, I can finally live on Earth with you permanently. And live life how you live it. Oh, right, Octa. It's just good to have you back, Octa. My wife. Wait a minute, you guys still need a kiss. Alright. Go on. I should probably do the raps. Octa, do you take Lolbette as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. And Lolbette, do you take Octa as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. If there's anybody here that's against this wedding, please speak now or forever hold your peace. Go ahead. Go ahead, Lolbette. I want you to be happy. Finally. Aw, how sweet. Man, this just warms my heart a little. Now, Randa, just make sure you call me and your father every single day, and if you need any help, yes, and if I ever want to visit, I can visit you guys anytime. Like I know this, Dad. It's just don't worry about me. I know, Randa, but you being immortal is probably going to get a little hard to get used to. Don't worry, you two. Your daughter is under my protection. I'll make sure that she's strong enough to protect herself and make sure nothing bad ever happens to her. And finally, Master Carne. Yes, Miranda, I know that you're now mortal now, and this is probably going to get a lot of while to get used to. Right? Me living on Earth is probably going to get a lot to used to, but I just wanted to tell you something. Thank you. Thank you for training me, teaching me your ways. Probably wouldn't be here without you. Farewell, Miranda. Are you alright, sweetie? Yes, honey, I'm fine. It's just, they just grow up so fast, don't they? Yep. Bye, Master Carne. Bye, Dads. Alright then, I guess me, Zero, Zeta, and Quartz are going to head out now. Yeah, this whole living on Earth thing is probably going to get a lot to get used to. Yep, and I'll be with you guys every step of the way. No, Dad, it's actually, I really appreciate that you helping us. I'm just so happy to finally meet you after so many years. Yep, me too, daughter. Tibble, are you crying? What? No, Zero, I'm not crying. There's just some eyes and something. Don't you mean? Yes, I meant something in my eyes. There was something in my eyes. But you had that little eye visor thing. I don't think there should be something in your eye. Well, I just wasn't crying, alright? I just wasn't crying. Now come on, let's just head back to the place and probably have something for dinner, alright? Alright. Yes, I know, you probably still have a grudge against me because I killed all your colleagues. Yes, they were like family to me. But I feel I have a new family now. Farewell, Lolbette. Farewell, Lolbettex. Yeah, hopefully some other time we can have a rematch spar. Well said. Well, there they go. Octa, doesn't it feel strange that now you technically have two wives? Yeah, I know. Like, Two Lolbettes is definitely going to get a lot to get used to. Yeah, which is why I want to make an announcement to you, Lolbettex. You see, I also wish to retire. Wait, you're also retiring? Look, I just think that Lolbette made the right call to just go and settle down with his kids. I think it's about time I go and finally settle down with Octa and finally have a family together. I don't know. Leading Team Fazbear's and being a defender of Earth it's quite a burden, isn't it? Like you're lifting the entire world on your shoulders. I know that's gonna be a huge responsibility for me. And what are you trying to say, Lolbettex? I accept your offer. Look, being no longer attached to you, it's really brought a lot to me. I now actually quite appreciate this new path for me. Like me no longer being sharing a body with you, it's quite pleasant. And I'm quite grateful for that. Thank you, Lolbette. And farewells, I hope you have a good life. I hope you have a good life too. Who knows, maybe we might end up crossing paths someday. Yeah, hopefully. I hope you have a good life, Lolbettex. So, Aranda. Oh hey, Lolbettex. No, this whole mortal thing and having to live on Earth, I know, it's quite stressing, isn't it? Same. Like, exactly just like living outside of Lolbette now. I know. Must be the best thing that's ever happened to both of us. Oh. Really? Listen, I've been alive for over 1,000 years. Most of that time was just training and learning how to be an avatar, but even if I may not be immortal anymore, that now gives me the opportunity to have something that you have. Free will. We can finally choose our own destiny. And not let anybody else tell us exactly what we can and cannot be. I now feel grateful for this new life. Well, it's not going to be easy, Aranda. Life is full of challenges. Challenges I can help you overcome. So what do you say, Aranda? Do you want to be a Fazbear? So yeah, that was basically the whole story on how I met these two, and how Aranda is also joining Team Fazbears. So, Aranda is going to be joining us from now on, right? I mean, Lolbettex is kind enough to be able to take me in. But I think I finally found my new family. You guys. Yeah, that was a long story, Lolbettex. So wait, that means you're cool and you're like, not going to, like, ruthlessly kill anyone. And also, like, whatever happened to Lolbette anyways? I think she's just living her best life in retirement. And since these two betrayed Lord Omo and now are good now, that is quite indeed true, my marsupial friend. And where even is this Lord Omo guy now? And should we be concerned if he ever returned? That, I feel, is a story that should be told another time. Guys, what's going on? Lolbettex!